microphone in it.
Hey everyone, it's Em.
And Erv.
Hey everyone, it's Em.
And Erv.
So we finally found time to start assembling my coilovers. So we're just gonna bring you along, and I have no idea what I'm doing because I haven't done anything with my life besides school and work. So I'm just gonna put my faith and trust in Erv, and hopefully we don't break anything because this is too much money for me to replace if we break it.
Anyways. So
if you guys didn't know, I got myself some Ohlins for my Evo. Ah!
bad box.
But if you guys didn't know, I have a 2005 Mitsubishi Evolution 8, and I currently am on lowering springs, and I finally bit the bullet and got myself some Ohlins Coilovers.
Bother.
Anyway, so they come unassembled, and so Erv and I are gonna
attempt to assemble them.
We have two different camera angles so you guys can see what we're doing. Hopefully it works out. I don't know. This is my first time doing this, so. Anyway, so these are my Ohlins. I can't speak today.
Ohlins.
I had like 2 hours of sleep after working a 12-hour shift. Anyways, so these are my Ohlins. They come unassembled.
It's Ohlins rodent track. Full name. Stickers!
I wish coilovers came with like custom color options before you buy it, because I'm not the biggest fan of orange or yellows, but that's just me. But my brother is.
Uh-oh, it got all dark.
Go turn on some more lights.
Yeah, room here.
Well, you know, if you put the big box down, you probably have more room.
No.
As you can see, I have no strength or power or muscles. I'm gonna put gloves on because my hands get cut really easily. And I know these aren't like gloves meant for working on cars, they're meant for hair stuff, but they're nitrile gloves, so they're the same thing.
Same but different.
Don't judge me. And then, if you see them, you can probably tell why I bought these instead of normal nitrile gloves. I don't know how many of you guys work in healthcare, but if you've seen the memes of when you put your gloves on by yourself and they go on perfectly, and when people are watching you, it's like, I feel like I have people watching me. So what are we doing first?
You do the front first.
So what are you supposed to do, Mr. YouTube certified?
I don't know.
literally in between all your sizes, and I just want to throw. I give up.
So it's this one. So you have to put this back on and make the thing inside go all the way down.
Okay. Alright guys. After a long trial and error, I think we kind of figured out how to do.
Well, the only downside is I don't know how to torque it.
Yeah, whatever.
All I can do with torque is how I did it this way.
So, like I said, I'm not very good with names. Okay, so don't shoot me. So, anyway, so here's the shock. You want to take off, this is the dampening
Knob.
right? So you want to take that off. Well, I already loosened it. We had to use a, what is it called? Erv, help
wrench.
me, my brain. I'm running on so little sleep. We had to use a wrench to pry it off. Anyway, so you have your shock absorber, and then you have the plastic spacer. So it comes with two spacers, the plastic one and then the elastic one. 3 hours of sleep. You want to put the dust boot on first, okay? And you want to make sure it's seated with the top, because it'll be kind of like a vacuum. You want to get it down all the way as much as possible.
Because you don't want dirt to get into the shit.
You help me. But yeah, you see, it's like a vacuum seal now because it's seated to this top part of the shock absorber. So you want to put the plastic spacer on, seated all the way to the bottom, and then you put the spring on, and then it's this one, right?
Yes.
The washer, spacer.
Yes.
Which one is it? It's a spacer.
Spacer.
So you want to put, it's the smaller one. It comes with two. There's a big skinny one. It's the little thick one. You just put that right on there, and then you put the top hat on. And it'll sit right between the coil, the spring. Just want to seat it together, and then another spacer. It's gonna be the one that looks like a little top hat. The brim of the hat's gonna face up, and then you want the other little thick spacer guy on top. Does it me, or does it seem like it's sitting higher? Thanks. So that little top hat guy, you want to seat it all the way into the hole of the top hat thing. And then next, you have this little guy, which is like a, I don't know.
House self-locking nut.
So you'll put it on, and we already went through heck and high water to find an Allen key that fits, because you're supposed to find an Allen key to put in here, to push down, hold it in place, so that you can tighten the little guy on. That's why I said you. He just wants to make my life difficult. And then technically speaking, it says to tighten that top nut to 20 Nm, but I have no idea how to use a 12 wrench.
Well, I have one, I just don't have the right tools. No, the right tools, because technically you need a socket with a cut right here so you can fit the Allen.
Those exist.
Which is I don't know yet.
Right, and you just put the little dampening knob back on. And then this is supposed to be torqued to 10 Nm.
What is this supposed to be torqued?
That's what it says. So that's the rear. So about 4 of these little thingies, so 1, 2, 3, 4, is about 25 mm.
Okay.
Hold on. Front shock, and you're gonna put the dust boot on. And get this one all situated all nice and tight and snug. The plastic spacer.
One's already on.
And then you put the oil on.
I like having the lungs match. So
Then you want to take the plastic, elastic spacer, put it on, and you get this little guy, and put him on top of that.
make sure the rounded edge is on top.
I'm gonna do this way and get the elastic spacer fitted on here, because it's supposed to sit like this. And it's just kind of easier to get it on. So I think it's this big fat guy, right? Because it's all we have.
Yep.
It's a little play though.
Oh, that's okay.
And then you want to get your
Top hat.
big top hat guy. Goes right on top. And then your triple tier fire hydrant looking thing goes right on top with the thick guy on top.
Is it 14 too? No, we need to L it again.
So for this guy, our front coil over, it says the top nut's supposed to be tightened to 35 to 40 Nm.
Can you hold it? That's pretty much it. Just gotta tighten it some more. Torque it to the right specs.
Well, I think these next steps are when it's on the car. Because it says to mount the original brake hose brackets to the struts.
Oh yeah.
So we're not there yet. We will be doing an install on a different day because it is now 9 p.m. and Erv works. Like I said, our work schedules are a little difficult for us to work together because I work nights, so I tend to sleep in the day. He works days. And our days off are just kind of, mine aren't set, his are set, but it's hard for me to get the same days off. But that's basically the gist of it from what I could understand from the instructions. So, I mean, it looks like we're good so far. Well, I guess that's kind of it for now. I don't think this was very educational since we were trying to figure it out on our own and I'm not very hands-on inclined to like figure stuff out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video otherwise, because it's after 9 p.m. and it's time for Ervin's bedtime because he works in the morning.
I got adult tomorrow.
But hopefully we can find something else or find a day that works. But I guess until next time, bye.
Bye.